Hello everybody, this is Shirley Henderson from sharework.com, and today's episode of Share's podcast, it is The Exodus of the Quarantine Lovers by Shirley Henderson. Alright guys, let's get started. Well, from the beginning of the quarantine, I made an article that says be aware of what is going to happen with the quarantine. You're going to get played if you start texting with someone that you don't know and then you meet in those applications for much, dating and stuff. Well, it did happen. A lot of people are crying on their bedrooms. They're unable to get up of bed, absolutely in depression and heartbroken because they open up entirely, like in the most vulnerable time of their existence. COVID-19, the quarantine time, everybody locked down, everybody's dying outside, and they were finding some type of refuge on somebody's in texting and sexting and imagine a future life together that never happened, because at the end of the quarantine, as we are seeing, as we are testifying, we're witnessing how many of you got played. I cannot tell you how many times because we don't have the data, but the person that you care the most ghosts you like you never been ghosted before. You don't understand why they're not replying to you, why they're not even giving you an explanation, why you don't deserve a line that says you're not enough. I don't want to text to you anymore. I don't want to talk with you anymore. Please stop calling me. You don't even deserve that right now. And that is your sense of anger. It's from here, before quarantine, before COVID, to here. And this is the outcome that I am afraid of. Before, people was afraid of opening up their hearts and get into relationships because of fear of getting hurt. And these people that open their hearts in the most vulnerable time, which was quarantine for COVID-19, the biggest pandemic of all times on our lifetime, and they are getting ghosted, they're getting rejected, they're getting abandoned, and all those feelings are the bitterness, the pain, the scare, the fear, what I don't want is that these people will become even bitter and they don't give a chance to love in the future. Do we understand this conversation? So what is going to happen? Okay, well, these people who got rejected, by the way, my group of individuals who were in contact with my last episode of my podcast, they're fine. I want to say this. I'm talking about people who probably didn't have this information, or people who did not believe of the content of that previous podcast. And I'm going to tell you this. We all suffer the temptation. We all went through it. All my group, all of the people the singles that follow me, we were there. We were fighting not to talk with our exes, not to go back to our exes. I even make a podcast about that, how not to go back to your ex for Valentine's and then the quarantine. It was hard because we were afraid, we were lonely, we were very vulnerable, but we were strong because we were together. We made a big chain of strength to have each other's back, and we made it through the worst time ever. And I want to thank you for being there for me in those weekend moments. So what is going to happen? Okay, well, what we can do is this. You're already been broken, you're already been rejected, you're already been ghosted. Horrible. Well, this person that play you probably play more people, let's say 10 people for being minimum. And probably that other person was playing another 10 people, so it's like a virus. Pretty much we're gonna treat this cheating thing like a virus. So more than likely, if you are the weakest link on that chain of cheating, they're gonna try to get you back. Once that other relationship didn't work out, they're gonna try to get you back because you are weak. And that's the part that I need you to pay a lot of attention, because if you go back there, oh my God, that is gonna hurt even twice, just as much. And you don't wanna go there. If they have the courage not to talk to you at the time you needed them the most, which was at the end of the quarantine, at the end of the lockdown, and we even know right now we're not out of the danger of the COVID and the coronavirus, and we still need to preserve ourselves and our health, and you were risking yourself just to meet these people, to meet with these people, and they risk their lives to meet with other people, and they choose them instead of you. I'm sorry to say that, but it's the truth. And that's why you're here, because you want to hear the truth, even when it's painful, right? And I'm not gonna, they're already bullshit you outside. I just don't want to see you suffer anymore. It kills me. Well, it doesn't kill me because I'm not gonna die, but it hurts me to see you suffer. So I just need you to, you weren't strong the first time. When we talk about don't fall for the quarantine texting, and you did, and now you're hurt. But I'm telling you this, if you go back, she or he is gonna try to get you back again. And I mean, if you go, it's your life, you know, I'm not gonna, I can, you know, but I need to tell you this, it's gonna be worse. So what do? Just put your mind into something. Like if you like gardening, go back to gardening. If you like cooking, go back to cooking. If you like to work out, you need to put your mind into something that you were before you find this refuge. I'm sorry for mixing up the words. You use this person as some type of method for you to keep you calm during quarantine. And okay, let's talk about this for a moment. We're not gonna demonize that other person that give you their time, because they also give you their time when you needed them. You were weak and you failed, and you need to be accountable for your actions. You did it anyways. You were warned it's gonna hurt, and you did it anyways, right? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. So this time is gonna be even harder, because it's like when you were building your self-esteem, and you were building your character, and you were finding yourself, and boom, you got crushed. So you need to start all over again. You need to get up. Just like every fighter. Remember, it's not how much you give punches, but how many punches you take when you're fighting. And that's life. That's life. So we are going through the same thing, you, me, everybody. This quarantine, this pandemic, it's bringing out the best and the worst of people, and we have to keep moving forward with life, with our goals, with our dreams, with our life expectations, and we still need to make a concept of what love is post-quarantine. And the exodus of lovers in quarantine, of the quarantine lovers, that's what it is. People you didn't even get to meet, or a lot of people were ghosted again by their exes. So that's even worse. Why it happened? I don't know. I don't know. I don't have that explanation. Or the explanation is that there was so many people and it was so much time, you know. You need to go back to something to put your mind into. And those were the people who were strong to keep going. All right? Well, there you have it. My name is Shirley Henderson, and I want to see you succeed in every area of your life. I am on the side of humankind, and see you guys back. Subscribe to my newsletter, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I love you all.